Hey there, Michael Griffiths here, founder of Referral Marketing Guru, and welcome to this week's Get More Referrals Today podcast. I've been talking recently a lot about 100 in 12, 100 new clients in 12 months. And for some people, that might seem like the impossible. For others, they go, yeah, good idea. But I've never got more than 20 or 30 or 50 has been my limit in terms of the number of clients. In fact, if I thought of 100 new clients, I'd probably go into overwhelm. In fact, it just is too big a number. So I want to walk you through that because 100 new clients in 12 months actually isn't all that hard. And more importantly, imagine if you then kept 95% of those clients. You can see that growing a business is actually not that difficult when you break it down to small little numbers, small little actions, and avoid a couple of the big mistakes that I'm about to talk about right now. As always, if you love the show, please make sure that you share it, you subscribe to it, you leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. It's the way we get the show out there. We're not going to run ads. We don't have sponsors. To me, it's about bringing great value for you to be able to grow your business. See, our mission is really simple: to be able to inspire 1 million consultants every single year to play a bigger game in their business, to win every day, to be more profitable than ever before. So then you can contribute, change society for the better, make a bigger impact yourself. And whether that is financial, security, freedom, doesn't matter. We just need more people winning and therefore being able to help more in society. So let's get into this 100 in 12. And you can always get the free guide at 100in12.com. But 100 clients, when you break it down, is actually 8 clients a month. That's it. Now, for a lot of people, I saw it just the other day on one of our social feeds. They go, it's too slow to grow a business through referrals. When for them it is, because they don't know how to get more than 2 or 3 referrals ever in a month. Because they're throwing mud at the wall. They're hoping that it sticks. They've got no system. They don't understand how you can actually accelerate the trust, the loyalty, the bond that makes people want to do things with you and for you. So for them, they've got no hope ever of being able to grow a business through referrals. For you and being around this environment, getting 15 referrals every single month is not hard at all. When we talk about our $1 million referral system, when we talk about the known for, we've got 4 very easy to use channels, which fills your audience, your CRM, through an attraction tool. See, getting 15 plus every single month, qualified referrals, hey, you've only got to convert half of them. And as we know, referrals are so much more powerful than you trying to do things cold. So why then can't we get 100 new clients every single year? Well, I mean, it comes down to a couple of things. And the first one is this shiny object syndrome. We get bored. We just don't keep doing the same activity day after day, week after week, month after month, where we find the activity that works. We think, oh, there's got to be something else. Or there's got to be a faster way. Or I've got to just be able to find more ways to do something because one's just not enough. We hear that over and over and over again out there in the media or in our social platforms by the people that we're listening to. Do this, do that. And we get pulled in every direction. Then in the end, you end up just trying a bit of this and a bit of that, and then a bit over here and a bit over there, and you forget the things that actually worked, and you go away from the things that actually worked. See, even just this little test that I've been doing recently, where 10 conversations every single day is I've got to start. It's easy to be able to get to the end of the day, oh, I haven't done my 10. I'll just catch it up tomorrow. No, not acceptable. Because that's the laziness that we fall ourselves into. Because honestly, it's not a big problem if we catch it up tomorrow. Except then we don't do 20 the next day, the 10 from the previous day and the 10 for the next day. And then eventually we just go, oh, and we have to start again. You see, if you don't get distracted by the shiny objects and you just stay to your plan, it becomes so much easier to actually be able to do the things you need to do. There's a simple little saying. It's probably why I really enjoy running now. And I don't enjoy running I enjoy running. I hate running. But I enjoy running because it makes me have to put up with the boring, monotonous activity of running. And my next stage is to be able to run without headphones, without listening to anything. So then I've only got my own voice to listen to. Now, why put yourself through that sort of pain, some would say? Good question. I don't know the answer. Other than I go, when you start to do things that are boring and monotonous, you also then start to do things that really matter in your business that you've been making an excuse to not do. I hear people say all the time, I've just got to be consistent. Well, don't keep saying it. Be it. Like, it's not hard. Be consistent. Why are you giving yourself an out? Why do you say, oh, well, it doesn't really matter. I can do it another day? Because if it really did matter that you kept saying, I need to be consistent, then stop saying it and actually be consistent. And that's what this comes back to. It comes back to having things which you don't enjoy doing, but you're going to do them anyway. It's really easy. Enjoy having a beer. But go, hey, for a week, 2 weeks, 30 days, a year, whatever it is, go, I'm not going to have a beer. You got to teach yourself to do things and to be stronger within you. Because then you're not going to have to put up with the shiny objects. You're going to just be able to concentrate on the plan that you have, using the channels that you need to use to be able to bring in your 10, 15, 20 quality, qualified referrals every month. So when we look at this 100 new clients in 12 months, 8 clients a month, the 100's the easy part. In fact, the 8's the easy part, 8 new clients. Unless you're really hopeless at what you do, and I don't believe that's anyone here, getting 8 new clients from 15 referrals is actually really easy. So what's the hard part? The 15 referrals. Because if you've got the 15, you'll naturally flow on to get the 8, which will naturally flow on to get you 100 in 12 months. So the 112 is actually easy when you break it all the way down to how am I getting my 15 qualified referrals every single month. So here's the second problem. We don't have a system to be able to do that. We do a little bit of video, we do a little bit of blogging, we put up social content day in, day out. Okay, we might run Facebook ads, we might go to networking events, we hope that a client gives us a referral or two, but we don't have an actual proven system to be able to get it. That's what this $1 million referral system is all about. We've got 4 channels. We've got our referral sources channel, referral partner channel, where we have teamed up with our referral partners. If you're watching this on YouTube or through our social platforms, you can see over my shoulder a whiteboard with names. There are different referral sources. We can team up with these people. So there's our first channel. Referrals come from other people. Unless you're in conversations and you're finding win-wins and you're finding action plans and you're finding ways to be able to help one another, then you won't get referrals. Then the second way is through our networks and building relationships with our networks. When you think about our limbic advantage, activating extraordinary moments throughout your business, moments that build profound loyalty, overwhelming trust, deep emotional bonds with others. Well, it's those things that allow you throughout your whole networks for people to open doors with you, to promote you, to share you. Then we've got our social channels. You've got 30,000 people you can have on LinkedIn, 5,000 people on your Facebook profile, unlimited on Instagram. There's so many people that you could tune into, handpick, that you could build relationships with, and you can do things with. The problem, most people go and they go, who am I going to sell to? And at very best, you might get one sale from that. But really, what we want to be able to do is go, who out there in my social platforms do I have the ability just to create opportunities with? Sure, they might need my things, and that's fine. But if they don't, they know a lot of people who probably do. So instead of focusing on selling to one, they might be able to bring you 5, 6, 7, 10, 20 people. And that's got to be so much more beneficial. So you've got our referral partner channel, you've got our networks channel, you've got our social channel, then you've got our live and leverage channel. And the live and leverage channel, how do you get on other people's podcasts, webinars, conferences, trade shows, in other people's publications? And no, not sending a scripted email hoping that somebody desperately wants you is the answer. It happens again through relationships. And you can accelerate how that occurs with people. The last channel is partnerships and how you can leverage through partnerships. So we've got really clear channels which create these referrals that we're talking about. So if we do the front end and get our 15 to 20 qualified referrals coming in from all of those channels, then being able to close 8 every single month gives us 100 in 12 months. So if the first problem was the shiny object syndrome and not just sticking to the plan, the second problem is around just not having a plan, not having the channels to be able to get your 15 qualified referrals. The third one's this. So many people go, well, I'm good at connecting with others, or I'm good at relationships. So therefore they think that that's it. And you probably are at your level. That's the key. You are at your level. You don't actually even know the next level above. You don't even know the levels that I talk about and that I get to, because you haven't experienced it. You can only know what you've experienced. And your level is really good. But I guarantee you, you're not even close to the level that you could be at, where literally within seconds, you can have people helping you, promoting you, sharing you, bringing you in new business. Not after days, not after weeks, not after months, not after years, not after seeing them on 10 different occasions, instantly. But it's actually more than that too. Because even if you are great at relationships, it's the tactics and the systems around in our limbic advantage, such as the nurturing blueprint, such as the 30-day maximizer, such as the brain chemical matrix, how you revamp your systems to evoke brain chemicals in people. It's those things that have already been proven that actually makes all the difference for you not to have to make it up yourself. And there's the third part. Using something that is proven rather than having to work it out yourself. Because a lot of people end up having to work it out themselves. And it takes too long. If there's one piece of advice that I give every single time someone says, what's the one thing you do differently? Well, in my first 3-4 years, I would have stopped, got rid of my ego and said, you know what? I'm just going to get around people that I can model. People that are doing great that I can just look at. Because success leaves clues. People who are smashing it, they're smashing it because they know what to do and how to do it and when to do it. And when you can then follow that it makes it so much easier for you to speed up your results. Just a shameless little plug here. When I look over the last 4 or 5 months of Partnership Club in our boardrooms, and in our boardrooms, at the start of each month, we go through actually our money banked and our profitability percentage. And to think that people have doubled from going from 15, 20,000 a month up to 40, 45,000 a month. To think that people one guy within the last 12 months who was around 13, 14,000 at the start is now doing 83, 84,000 consistently each month. See, success leaves clues, being around other people that are driven to want to be able to make bigger impact, to be more wealthier than ever before, so they can contribute, not just because they want more money, to be able to have more freedom. Like, it just makes a difference in spurring you on also. So when you look at the big 3 things that stop people from getting their 100 clients in 12 months, the first one is we just don't stay consistent. It's shiny object, new. And that's part of how we're hardwired. So I get it. We're all like that, but you've got to resist it. You've got to start doing things that make you a little bit tougher for you to be able to say, nah, I'm staying the course. I'm staying on my plan. So the second part is you've got to have your plan. You've got to understand what channels are going to bring you in your qualified referrals every single month. And honestly, if putting up content, sending direct messages to cold people, putting up blogs and videos, that's not bringing in new people. That's an education part. That's part of the nurturing blueprint. It's not bringing in new people though. So you need to understand, how are you bringing in new people to be able to then nurture those people? There's our second biggest thing that stops people getting 112. The third one is just simply just not getting to a whole nother level. Where you are right now, perfect. But if you knew how to get to the next level and you knew how to add another 10, 20, 30, 40,000 a month to your business, you would be doing it. And you're obviously not, because that's why we're here. And that's not a problem, but know that, hey, okay, how do I model to be able to speed up my results and get where I want to get to faster? And that's what you've got to be thinking about. As I said, 100 clients might feel huge when right now you're at 9, 10, 20 clients. Maybe you're at 50. So 100 feels huge. But when you break it down, it's 8 clients in January and in February and in March. And therefore, it's not that much. 15 good qualified referrals will get you 8 new clients. 8 new clients each month get you 100 in a year. Imagine what happens to your business then. It completely transforms and completely changes. And that's what I want to happen for you. Hey, if you want to be able to see how good are you right now at your referrals, take the quiz. michaelgriffiths.com.au/quiz. Do the scorecard and get a score on how good are you right now with our limbic advantage and the 9 key accelerators that will transform your referrals and your client retention. So if you go to michaelgriffiths.com.au/quiz, if you're listening to the podcast, it's in the show notes. If you're watching this, it's going across the screen. Just see where you sit right now. Have an amazing holiday period. But next time we speak, it'll be after Christmas. So again, we really hope you stay safe. There's lots going on in the world right now. Enjoy loved ones more than ever, because time is precious with people that matter most to you. And look forward to seeing you after Christmas. Take care, everyone. Talk to you soon.